What is up, everybody? It's Cobes here, and today I'm back with another Fortnite video. In today's Fortnite video, we're going to go over 10 things that will never be added into Fortnite, or at least I hope these are never added into Fortnite. I mean, a couple would be decent, I guess, but the grand majority of these I do not want to see in Fortnite because I think it will mess up the game. Let's get into this list. And by the way, if this hits 200 likes, I'll do another top 10 video if you guys want to see that. But let's get into number 10, which is a grenade slot. This one is I would say there's a pretty large majority of people who think this is a good idea. Personally, I don't think this is a good idea because the 5 choices you have between your slots, those are the 5 choices you need to make. If you want to take a grenade over, let's say, some sort of healing or a gun, that's your decision and you have to live with that until you kill someone else. Then maybe you can pick up whatever stuff they have. Most likely they won't have grenades though. So a grenade slot is basically you'd be able to carry your 5 main guns, healing items, or grenades in your 5 main slots, and then you'd have 1 extra slot where you could carry grenades. You could carry 2 extra grenades in your main slots, but you wouldn't have to with this option. I don't think really this is a necessary addition to Fortnite. If you want to carry impulse grenades, then carry them. You're just gonna have to drop 1 extra thing. It's really not that big of a deal in my opinion. There are tons of grenades being added over and over again, like C4s, boogie bombs, impulse grenades. There's regular grenades. There's so many different grenade type items, but I still don't want this in the game. At our number 9 spot, we have one that kind of annoys me. I don't know why, but I don't see this one working out. At our number 9 spot, we have first-person shooters. First-person shooters in Fortnite just does not make sense. Just imagine, you trying to build a wall, and then let's say you build a wall, and you're in first person. Your whole face is going to be in front of that wall, and you'll be able to see nothing. Then you're going to have to probably back up and then build a floor in front of you. You're going to have to look down to build a wall, and then you're going to have to move back because most likely you won't just be able to jump up and build the stair like you can in third person. But in first person, you're going to have to do so much more. And someone can just sneak up from behind and kill you. I feel like that would take a huge part of the building aspect out of this game, and I feel like it needs to be a huge aspect because those are where the best players shine. I don't want this just to be a non-building game. The building is the best part inside this game. At our number 8 spot, we have bots. If you don't know what bots are, basically in Call of Duty, that's the example I'm going to take it from. There's probably other games that have them. But in Call of Duty, there's computer-generated people that are running around inside the game, and you can set the difficulty to like regular, veteran, which is the best, harden, which is like in the middle or a little bit better than regular, and then recruit, which is the easiest. So I see this one as being a good option to be added into Fortnite because I don't really feel like it affects the game. Not as many people would be playing PvP all the time. Maybe more people would be playing bots. I mean, not in general, but a small percentage would be playing against bots. I feel like it'd be great for testing out new things, but I just don't see them adding this kind of custom game. And if they start adding custom games, I'll completely change my mind. They're adding a limited time mode gun game, so we're gonna see how that turns out. That could easily be a custom game. At our number 7 spot, I'm sad to say this is another one I would like to see, but I just don't feel like there's gonna be enough of a player base to play all these different game modes. We have permanent game modes. Let's say one game mode just falls flat on its face and there's not many people who play it when it's out, when it's a limited time mode. But then they add it into the permanent game mode. I don't know if there's going to be 100 players playing it. Who knows? Maybe there's only 50 players playing it at a time. I don't really see that being the case right now, but in the future when Fortnite dies down a bit, I definitely could see this being the case. But permanent game modes, they sound good. I just don't think they're realistic. Let's just say there's 10 different game modes, plus solo, plus squads, plus duos. And then for all the game modes, there's solo and squads. That's like 30 different maybe like 25 different game modes, plus more that they're gonna be adding. So let's say there's 25 different game modes you can choose from. I really don't see it being the case where there's going to be 100 players going into each all of the time at any time in the day. I don't see that happening. You guys tell me what you think about this. At our number 6 spot, we have Crossplay. Interestingly enough, Epic Games is ready to launch Crossplay. They know how to do it. They could do it, but guess who's stopping them? Sony is stopping Epic from doing this. If we wanted Crossplay, it would be a viable option. Epic Games is actually on board for Crossplay. But sadly, we're never going to see it, not on console. We probably won't see it on Xbox and PC because we'd get destroyed if you're a console player, let's just be honest. But PS4 or Sony, they are not accepting crossplay from anyone. Minecraft has offered them to, they turned it down. I think there's been other games, I can't remember off the top of my head, but there's other games that Sony has turned down. So I feel like taking from that, we can confirm that Fortnite will never have crossplay. At our number 5 spot, we have bigger maps. Bigger maps sound nice, but nah, I don't want it. I don't think many people want it. In Fortnite, it's supposed to be a small map. It keeps the game fun. It keeps the game quick-paced. In Fortnite, the games are like 20 minutes. In PUBG, I would say they're probably 30 to 40 minutes, and that just makes the game a lot more stale. You're not getting into many gunfights, and that's why I feel like PUBG did a lot worse and is doing a lot worse than Fortnite is currently. But who knows, maybe PUBG will take from Fortnite and make smaller maps, and maybe the game will improve a bit. I really feel like small maps are what make Fortnite great. In Call of Duty, I remember playing the smallest maps like Nuketown, Rust. Those are the only two I can really remember. I mean, there's a bunch of other small maps, but oh, Shipment is another good one. Those are 3 like legendary maps, and they're all tiny. I feel like Fortnite could even go smaller with some of these maps. And in gun mode or gun game, the limited time mode, I feel like there's going to be a smaller map or possibly a smaller circle, which is going to make the game even more fun. At our number 4, we have one that you may not have heard of before, but storm protection items. So let's say you have an item slot where you have some sort of thing you're going to be drinking that protects you from the storm. Maybe it protects you for a minute, maybe it protects you for 30 seconds, but personally, I dislike this idea so much. I don't want people camping in the storm and getting kills. Imagine if it lasted 1 minute and someone was just sitting outside the edge of the storm spraying in. And then they could easily run into the storm after, you know, they started taking a little bit of damage. Maybe there was a timer on it where it'd say like 5 seconds left until you have to get into the storm or you're going to start taking damage. I don't like this idea. What do you guys think about this one? At our number 3 spot, I have new maps. New maps sound good. I really want them in Fortnite, but I don't see them coming in the very, very near future. Maybe in a couple of years from now, but I don't even see them coming inside of 2018. I wouldn't say this is never going to happen, but I really don't think it's going to happen for a very long time. New maps they could have added them by now. Let's all agree. New maps could have been added to Fortnite easily by now. Fortnite is making so much money. They're making and creating so many new guns, so many new items, so many new like potions. I really think they could add a new map. They could have like 20 people on their team working on that. They could hire 20 people to start working on a new map. And they would easily make more money with this. I personally think. But I feel like they're just trying to perfect this map first, the map we have, and then eventually in the near future, or not in the near future, but maybe later on, a couple years from now, maybe a year from now, a year and a half, who knows, they'll start working on a new map possibly. At our number 2 spot, we have one that is kind of a joke, but kind of isn't. We have shotgun consistency. Do you guys ever shoot a shotgun and you do like 7 damage? I literally had a nightmare a couple nights ago. A nightmare. A Fortnite nightmare. That's sad to say, but I will tell you the story. I was shooting this guy like point blank, and I kept doing 7 damage over and over again. Like point blank. That was a nightmare I had. I think I woke up from it in a cold sweat screaming. But Honestly, I don't think shotgun consistency is coming to the game. The best players are rewarded with, most of the time I'll say. Sometimes, you know, you get fucked on and you get shit on by someone who gets a lucky headshot when you just did like 30 damage to their head on a clean shot. But I feel like the random RNG is going to stay. It's part of Fortnite, guys, let's be honest. RNG is part of Fortnite. The amount of materials you get from chests, the guns you get, the people you kill, the people you see in game, it's all random, guys. Where the storm goes, I feel like this is going to stay in the game. The shotgun inconsistency. We will never see a time where if you hit a shot, it's going to do 50 damage, where it's going to do 75 damage, where it's going to do 150 damage. I don't see that ever happening. At our number 1 spot, I mean, these weren't really in order. I just did a top 10 list, just not in order. It's just 10 things. But we have voice chat. Voice chat in solo mode. So, have you guys ever heard of proximity chat? It's basically in solo mode where you get close to someone or someone's in your, like, maybe 100 feet radius of you, 100-foot radius, let's say. And then you're able to hear them if they're on the mic. That gives away their position and you know someone's nearby. Maybe they'll talk shit after you get killed. I don't see this ever happening in Fortnite. There's already dancing on people. I feel like talking shit. Honestly, like, it's kind of a douchey thing to do. Even though I love talking shit. I love it. If I completely outplay someone, you know, I'll talk shit to myself. No, I'll talk shit to them by myself sitting alone when I know they can't hear me because I just made an awesome play. But I really don't know if any of these are going to come to Fortnite. I really can't say for sure. I don't think most of them are. The ones I think that could possibly come to Fortnite, bots, that's definitely a possibility. Permanent game modes, I could see maybe 1 or 2 coming to Fortnite, but definitely not all of them. I don't see that one really come to Fortnite, to be honest, though. I wish it would. Maybe a couple like Blitz, and then Gold Mode are my favorite, so those 2, maybe Explosives as well is pretty fun. Crossplay is never going to happen. Bigger maps, I do not see. New maps, yeah, I could see that in the future. Not right now, though. Shotgun consistency will never happen. Voice chat and solo will never happen. Grenade slot will never happen. And storm protection items will never happen. First person shooter, I hope doesn't happen. We'll see though. Thank you guys for watching. What was the most interesting idea? What will not come to Fortnite? What are your ideas? If you guys want me to make another video like this, leave a comment. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.